Hello and good afternoon to you all. We're here at Headingley. You join us for this T20 between England and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this...
So the decision's made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. I think the new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Good running. They should come back for two. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Oh, that's too full. Nice shot. It could be four.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. England, 17 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Gill coming into the attack from the Kirkstall Lane end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be four.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for four.
Butler has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Goes over the top with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Bairstow watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Perfectly timed. Smacks that away through the gap. Trouble.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. India with a massive shout. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
It's coming into bat at number 3. Please give him a warm welcome.
10 runs added there. England are 43 for 1.
Well, it was going to be hard to maintain that start they had the previous 2 overs, but they're in a strong position for the second half of the power play.
Milan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Beautiful catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Please give them a warm welcome.
Misses everything. Drilled that one away. Good fielding out in the boundary. Curran ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs to be on target. Gone. Caught. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Yada from the football stand end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Straight to the fielder. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Over England, a 93 for 4.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
No. Terrible shot. Timed that perfectly.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Some adjustments to the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well-timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. Needs a dot ball.
"17 runs out of there. England 110 for 4. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Nice solid defensive shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Dug that out well. End of the over. England are 114 for 4. Rohit into the attack now from the Kirkstall Lane end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. There's a chance if it hits. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Dragged out and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
And crunched down the wicket. Oh, no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A big one, 12 runs out of there. England are 143 for 4. Rohit from the Kirkstall lane end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Thick edge. Trouble. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the football stand end. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around. Under the crease.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, watch this. They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Swept away but finds the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Trouble. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Rana from the football stand end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. India with a massive shout. Wow, that's missed a lot. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Doesn't beat the infield. Everyone's gone up. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. England 173 for 7. Rohit coming back into the attack. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Smacks that away through the gap. Needs to be on target. Beats the field with a great shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's a confident appeal. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. England, 199 for 7.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Misses everything. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. There's a chance if it hits. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. Should be able to get a single out of it though. Bold. Stunning delivery.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one, though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Jordan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Might look to go big again here.
India with a massive shout. Final over in this innings. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Beautiful catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Yep.
Smacks that away through the gap. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. No. Terrible shot. Everyone's gone up. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 224 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating. Ali coming in.
Gill waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Crap. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And again, this shot is the best of the collection. 3 maximums in a row, and the bowler is looking completely rattled. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. And out, 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Kirkstall lane end. Straight to the fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. That's a confident appeal. Rohit taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Nearly gets the edge. Wood with a great delivery there. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Wood with a huge appeal. Couldn't get it through the field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 10 off it. India 28 for 2.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Out. Good catch, close to the ground. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that. That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Pinged off the bat.
Over-pitched and punched down the ground. Brilliant batting.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Catch it!
Gone. Great catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India 40 for 4. Wood from the Kirkstall lane end. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Brook, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Perfectly timed.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Edged. It's a big shout from the bowler. The ball was close to the bat. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Finds the edge, and the chance goes begging. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge. The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Smacks that away through the gap. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Sampson wants plenty from these bowlers.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end. Well hit, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. A direct hit, and this could be gone. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves, having gotten out after a start.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. A few moves made in the field.
Ali from the football stand end. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Edge, but it drops safely. England with a massive shout. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Well, the review was already a bit of an afterthought. They didn't look confident, and they lose the challenge. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. How will he reply?
Needs a direct hit. Beautiful catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Rashid, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now. Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Perfectly timed. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. The right armour is coming into the attack from the football stand end.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Singh got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Singh gets plenty from these bowlers.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Rana ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball. Some adjustments to the field.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and raced to the boundary.
Caught, gone. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
Wood back on now. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too.
Singh looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Misses everything. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, just one off it. India 155 for 9.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Solid shot, that's going for 4.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Straight to the fielder. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. Might look to go big again here.
No shot offered. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nearly gets the edge. Brooke with a great delivery there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. England needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Milan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Singh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 9 off it. India 178 for 9. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Square cut, finds point, no run. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
No. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. That's the over. India, 183 for 9.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Edge, but it drops safely. It's a big shout from the bowler. The ball was close to the bat. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Over the infield with a cracking shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, what a ball. England goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. We're going upstairs, 1 wicket left, might as well. Looked out to me live though.
England get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted